Welcome once again to keep on learning online class. My name is Teacher Emmanuel, a teacher of geography. Today we are going to learn geography where we are still focusing on the practical geography. The topic of today is about measuring distance on the map extract. I want you to know how to measure distance on the map extract. If you want to measure the distance on the map extract, those distances are divided into two categories. You have straight distance and curved distance. Those are the two categories of the distance we are going to look at, which are always drawn in the map extract. Let's start by straight distance. So if one wants to measure a distance of a straight line, there are some tools, there are some materials that we can use. For example, we have pair of dividers, and this is a tools that is found in mathematical sense. We have a straight edge of a paper. When you talk of a straight edge of paper, it's like this one. It's a paper which has the straight edge. This is a straight edge of a piece of a paper. And you have also a ruler. A ruler can also be used to measure a straight distance. And all what is measured by using the following tools is always brought to this linear scale, because this linear scale, it's the one that is going to help us to determine distance, to know how long from one place to another place. So we have one question here, or one example that is going to help us understand how to determine a straight distance. If you want to determine a straight distance, first, step number one, you have to identify the 2 points, or the 2 places you want to measure distance from to. So the distance is from point A to point B. It is this one. And then after, you bring a tool used to measure. You bring a tool that you want to use to measure. For example, if I want to use a straight edge piece of a paper, I can even do it like this. Measuring like this. From here, this is from point A to point B, and then I sharp here. After this, what is going to be done? It is to bring measured space to linear distance. So we are going to take what is measured from the map extracted to the linear distance. If we want to measure, we start from 0. And if you find that this is 1 kilometer, for example, this is 1 kilometer. If you find that the next step which is made is not a full kilometer, it will be brought to this area of meters. Meaning that we have 1 kilometer. We have 1 kilometer plus the remaining part. This part which is made from here to here is going to be measured in area of meters. For example, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7, 800. It means we have 1 kilometer plus 800 meter. When we take 100 kilometer plus 800 meter, we get 1.8 kilometer. Meaning that the distance from point A to B is equal to 1.8 kilometer. I think it is very clear and easy to understand how to determine, how to measure a distance of a straight line. Let's go to a distance of a curved line. If you want to measure a distance of a curved line, we use the following tools. For example, we use a cotton thread. You know a cotton thread. Those are threads which are made of our clothes. For example, this is an example of a cotton tree. If you want to measure the distance of that cotton, that curved distance by using a cotton thread, we use this cotton thread. And if we want to measure, you can bring the water and you make this thread soft, so that whenever you are putting it here on the map, it will not be removed easily. You do it like this, 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 until you finish. What is measured, you make it as a straight one, like this, and you will bring it here to the linear scale, starting from 0, going to the numbers of kilometers. We have 3 kilometers. From here to this one, you have 3 kilometers. It means the distance from the road of Kabuga to the road of Kanunga, it is equal to 3 kilometers. So that is how to determine a distance of curved line by using a cotton thread. We have also another way of using straight edge piece of a paper. Normally, if you want to use a straight edge piece of a paper, you do it like this. You start from here, and then you do it like this, like this, like this, like this, until you finish to measure this distance. And what you get, it's always brought to the linear scale, so that you can be able to determine the distance. I think measuring a distance is very easy, as you mentioned different steps that one can use. For example, we have said that if you want to measure distance, whether it is for curved line or straight line, we first identify the places where you want to measure, and then you bring tools that can be used to measure, and then what is measured is brought to the linear scale, and finally you determine the distance. Thank you very much. I wish you to have further understanding to this way of measuring a distance. Have a nice time.